Who is that, I wonder? He's wearing gloves, whoever he is. Anyway, you know, Bottom, I know you're my friend. I get that, I really do. But I have to tell you something, Bottom. Your house sucks. Although it's really Mira's house, isn't it? Connected somehow. What's the significance, do you think, of the whole she's in her house, but it's silent, and she's not in her body, but she sees her body in the bed, and she sees her brother, and they're asleep, and she goes downstairs, leaving her body behind, and encounters Mario? I don't know. Maybe it's memories of the way things used to be. Used to. Huh. This seems nice. Wait, Kirby! This is, what is this? This is Kirby's Superstar music, anyway. The beginner's room, right? Oh. It just goes to show, Mario kills ya, Kirby saves. Well said. Thanks for getting out of the way for me there. Not yet. This is such a nice change of pace. We go from death and destruction and chaos, you know, innocent people being beaten, the destruction of morality by a god of violence that arbitrarily exacts retribution for purported sins, and now we're in a beautiful Kirby forest, somewhere on planet Popstar, no doubt. Hello, miss. I see that your clothes have a back. Okay, see ya. She lives in the cave. She's probably a fairy. We're probably cursed now, but we didn't offend her or anything. Okay, so we can keep going through the forest, or we can go to a Shinto shrine. This is not a Shinto shrine at all. It's a laboratory. I see he's distilling water. Nice to meet you. I'm called Sebastian. I've been studying IT for many years. Long ago, I used to have many assistants who worked alongside me, but alas, all of them have vanished. There's no doubt that I, too, will be next. Aw, maybe his assistants were those slaves in the debug room. As safe as this seems, we know things can turn around at the drop of the hat. Just like a normal day can be good until she has to get to the pooping part. These scrolls? I don't know. Well, Sebastian, I think you're a good man, and I'm sorry that you're stuck out here like this. But you see, what's the purpose of this scene? It's as maddeningly aimless seeming as something out of Lynch. So, once again, David Lynch. Good job, David Lynch. You've made annoying people an aesthetic. He really has. Okay, yeah, we're getting a little far afield. I'm gonna go back to the black and white world. I suppose that might be the other area of those cliffs where, Dad was outside our house. Must be, right? Oh, Kirby. I've been meaning to play Kirby's Dream Land 3. Hey, hold on, are these corpse flowers? I think they are. The corpse flower is named such due to its putrid smell. It's also the world's largest flower, I think. It smells that way to attract flies, which pollinate it. Now let's go to the painful memories. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm glad that we have Akebono now. He'll be very helpful, I'm sure. Oh, there's a little bunny down there. Was that salmon? Oh, I filled up all the save files. Back to data 1 then. Data's a good character. Salmon? It's Dad again. Come to poo-poo our dreams as usual. This is your father. Well, I guess I don't have any option. Maybe Mira comes from an abusive household. He looks pleased. Was there an alternative there? So I gave him praise, and now I'm trying to run. Can I run? Thanks for the kiss, I appreciate it. No, we can't run, we can't run. Most of us only have one chance. But you, Mira, have as many as you need. I envy you. I thought Salmon was our friend! Why did you do this, Salmon? Oh, Salmon! You know, oddly enough, I suppose that scary bottom of the well is one of the nicest places we've been so far. What a thick and verdant jungle. Oh, I've spent many times in my youth walking through forests. There's a particular woods that I explored. I remember climbing down a cliff, going over an island in a river full of brambles to this big rusty gate, and going to the other side to these closed-off trails running along cliffs. It was like real-life video game kind of exploration. Except, you know, it's in real life, like I said. A lot fewer Octoroks, too. Reminds me of Donkey Kong Country, too. Oh, it's more of these guys. Less twitchy these days, huh? This seems like something out of Yume Nikki. Truthfully, these things remind me of the nightmare from, End Roll, but I don't want to think about that. Mira's a good person. She wouldn't have hurt people, other than herself through her bad dietary habits. Perhaps constipation can be taken as a metaphor for social anxiety or something. Sebastian? Oh! Oh, it's the white part of a nail! I see. We really are going to assemble... We are going to assemble the whole team. The whole baseball team. Or it was a soccer team, just that the soccer ball used to be on a baseball team. I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh God, it's the Marios. Wait, it's those eyeball things. We saw one of those earlier in the World of Violence. I'm not sympathetic. I mean, I suppose it'd be racist to judge all of these white things by the actions of one. But I still feel kinda uneasy. I feel really uneasy with these Marios here. Were these Sebastian's assistants who've all disappeared? I hope not. Well, in any case, I see that this is a prison for the mind. I don't know what those blue creatures are, though. They're the only ones we haven't seen anywhere. That I recall, anyway. A fork in the path. Which way will we go? I choose the low roads, at least first. Nah, I'm gonna go this, to the right first. I'm curious what the parallel dimension version of the, black and white world will be. I suppose these boulders were removed in order to clear this mouth of the cave. Oh, she might kill us. We're going for a jog in green greens, I suppose. That's some beautiful animation. I guess they drew like a naked baby in MS Paint. Well, at least something positive is happening for once. I thought she would eat us, or I don't know, tear her eyeballs out or something like that, with a loud, startling noise for good measure. To be clear, I can't quit out of this. Oh, you press escape. My bad, I just thought that was the pause button. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed that nice rendition of Green Greens. Now we can't climb into her fireplace. Is her diary? I suppose it would be rather rude to read it, wouldn't it? I'm sorry I even thought about a giant naked baby head thing. The head isn't the head is not a baby's head, but the body was totally a baby's body. I don't know what to make of this anymore, guys. Maybe the drug that was used to treat Russell has gone on to have other uses. Perhaps they're testing out its use, or at this point, it's probably a commercial drug that's used to treat physical ailments, not just mental ones. So in order to overcome her constipation, she has been given this drug too. The, what's it called? Happy? Something like that. And that's what this world is. It's her dream constipation world. Once she overcomes her physiological ailments, she can get out. But it just goes to show, I suppose it's mind over matter in this case, in a very literal sense. Because as far as biological bits go, the mind is usually regarded as the highest, and the feces is usually, lowest. It's just the waste product after all, though to some animals it's food. Yoo-hoo! For men, gotta shell out $500. However, women can play for free. So what do you say? I don't like where you're going with this, but okay. I like your spirit. Let's get this started! Kill them? Well, this is, going to back up my theory that maybe Mira is not such a good person. What is it with these dream exploration games starring girls and them doing horrible, cruel things, like Madotsky or even Sarah did? But they're just dreams. They're just dreams. Though it still says something about her, I think. Oh, I didn't think it was even possible for someone to complete that many games, so I didn't think to create an event in case that happens. Is there one if you fail? I don't feel like dealing with that. Let's go to a deeper level of dimensions. The toilet was here all along. Right near the moai. The road branches. I think the moon is falling, guys. I think we haven't saved anyone. Those tremors you hear outside, that isn't thunder. It is approaching. Hurry and escape while you can. No, you guys are gonna die here. Not after all you've done for me. I have to make up for my sins against your people. That eccentric guy will soon be flushed from this world. I don't know what will become of him. Who knows? Maybe he'll appear in another world. What eccentric guy? Is this what's happening now that she's overcoming her constipation? Is this the world coming undone? Is this what MJ wanted? What do you think you're doing? Don't you realize that it is approaching? You can't stay here. Hurry up and go. Fret not. All that matters now is that you get out safely. We all put our full faith in you. But aren't I destroying your world? Am I not it? Am I not the one who created it? My sprite has been recycled countlessly with the other inhabitants. I don't even have minor details like a name or even some attributes. Man, I envy playable characters like you. Listen, can't you hear those bellowing roars emitting from it? It is drawing near. It will be awful if you don't leave here soon. Oh, but before you do, may I request a small favor of you? Would you please give me a name? Sure. These are some odd characters. Is this the symbol of Mercury? I think so. So, Mercury? Mercury, absolute value of right, absolute value, which, why did right register as dollar mark, anyway, semicolon. You are Mercury absolute value of $ times time, semicolon. Oh wait, there's a letter. Oh, now your name's pretty good. Thank you so much. I'm the first person in this world to be given a name. I will treasure this name always. Go on now. It's time for us to say goodbye. We'll meet again, is what I'd like to say, but I know this will be it for us. I'm glad that in the end, someone was able to grant me the small blessing of individuality. Again, thank you. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you, Mercury absolute value of $T question mark. I hear it. I deeply am honored that you'd waste your time talking to a boring, nameless nobody such as myself. I'd love to talk to you all day, but there is no time left. It is coming, and you must escape from this world. I prepared a little something just for you. It is beautiful, like you. Oh, thank you. These are good people here, and I was just killing them earlier. And now it is going to finish the job, huh? What if it is Mira? What if it is the rabbit harvesting them to be killed by Mira? The very person who loves them, who they love. Mercury absolute value of right semicolon. I came here to see if you'd managed to escape safely or not, but it seems that you're still here. Behind me is the way out of here. Now you must go and leave this world through there. You shouldn't even be here at all. Don't worry about me. As long as you're safe, I'll be fine. Farewell. Farewell. Be gone! You won't get past me! He was a true hero. We still can't get out, huh? And there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots with nothing in it. Oh, we've saved 48 times. I see, that's why they include that stat. I suppose the crab might be on the other side of that door, huh? Well, now where do we go? We can't go into the doll. We can't dive off the cliff into the mist below. Oh. I'm sorry, Mercury, absolute value of right, semicolon. I feel like a fool for giving you that name. You were a true friend, as great a companion, as great an ally, as white part of a toenail. Or even bottom. But we must live for you, for your sake. Let's see if we can navigate this place now. I mean, we might be able to. I really don't know. 59% constipation rate, huh? We're doing better. Yeah, salmon's still here. There's one other idea I have. Oh, the shadow creatures have changed. They weren't on all fours before. So, before, we were punished for completing the minigame. So let's see what happens if we don't. Yeah, this is probably the way out of the cave, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna not kill him. Why should I? These are good people, these marshmallow things. I know that now. I shouldn't have been so quick to assume they were just worthless, just non-persons. But that rabbit's the monster here. The rabbit. Alright, you ready, rabbit? About ready? Too bad! Time's up. I didn't think it was even possible for someone to fail that many games, so I didn't think to create an event in case that happens. I just failed to create anything then. Well, the fact that there are all these creatures here that changed makes me wonder if something else has changed in this world. It's possible. So this is here instead of that maid, right? Anything new happen if we talk to her? Probably not. Oh! Hey! Guess that... Mira's moving up in the world? Who is this? Is this like her sister? Oh! Well, I feel kind of embarrassed to have seen Mira's nipples. This is very intimate. Although that's actually, there's an odd intimacy to this, given that the whole thing is about, you know, the lead's constipation. Whose treatment they're treating as a mystical quest. It's certainly not something I've seen before, but it does sort of make you be in a more intimate, I don't know, relationship with the protagonist by default than you might otherwise be. Well, anyway, that was a good jog. See ya. At least this place is pretty. Hey, you still, in there? Sebastian? No, he was right. He's vanished too. Oh wait, no he hasn't. What the hell is going on? This is bad, this is bad. We've witnessed a murder. And I doubt there's any witness protection in this world. I'm sorry, Sebastian. He was a good man. I guess we know what happened to all of his companions now, though, don't we? Anything happen if we go from the other side? No, nothing happens. Have they cleared out by now? You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Yep, definitely didn't see that. The odd thing is they set up those construction pylons and other things. It's as if they were preparing the site. This was clearly an organized murder. It wasn't just they walked in and they shot him. They set this up, and he was standing still for it. He knew he was about to be executed, but he lives with it, I guess. Or dies with it, as the case may be. We did, the Red Room and the Snow World. Well, I guess the doctor wanted us to visit him again. I feel like it's only right to honor his request, since he is Mira's brother. By a wide margin, I'd say this is the most comical area we've been to. We didn't die! Yippee! Or get reduced to a blood splatter, as the case may be. Yeah, nothing down that side of the road. Well, screw you too, Doctor! Maybe it's because I tried talking to him from behind and he's self-conscious about his butt. The only other thing we could do would be to go to that area where the biker gang is. Oh! They cleared out, huh? I guess so.
Red! You're alive and kicking? How about that? We all thought for sure you were killed in that explosion earlier. That's why we're all gathered here. Yeah! Hoo-wee! That took a load off of my mind. Well, there's no doubt you won that death race. No one can top that.
Man, I didn't realize you were so worried about me. He really is a good man at heart.
We're all about to ride off into the sunset, so use this place as you see fit. Yo, I want to say thanks for showing me that extreme death-defying race in the end. Hasta la vista, baby.
Huh. That's an odd way of leaving, isn't it? Will this take us somewhere? Will it take us to the same city where Sarah had her accident? I could see it. Oh, here I was thinking I'd made a breakthrough, and instead we're back here. I think this is the same place. Let me make sure. It could be some sort of strange interdimensional trickery is occurring. Yeah, we can't talk to those arguing people again. Well, I'll just leave those debuggers to their bread and coffee. How do they even eat that if all they have is an eyeball? Maybe they're like Bill Cipher and the eye is a mouth because he's a horrible monster? Yeah, you know what? Screw this place. This is not a good place after all. Well, I'm lost. I didn't expect this would be the sort of thing I need a walkthrough for. And in fact, no, it can't be. I'm just missing something else in the Nexus. There's this faceless man. And... oh. Is this a cemetery? Sebastian's tomb. Oh. Oh. Sebastian? Don't tell me he was killed because of us. He wasn't, right? Seriously, you need to stop punching everything in sight. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Sebastian. He didn't die because Mira's overcoming her constipation, right? What a staggering human cost recovery has. And whose grave is this? Don't tell me. It's Mercury, the absolute value of right semicolon's grave, isn't it? No, what? The mean team? Wait, they're dead? What in the world? They're...
Red, there's something I want to give you. It's my ride. I remodeled it for you. Now it's resistant to cows and explosions. Save your breath and just take it. I won't be needing it any longer.
You were a good man, Red. I suppose they were undead all along, or they died in the death-defying race. He called it a race to our deaths. He died and his gang died, and I suppose that his guilt was that he thought he'd killed a little girl while he was at it. For all his lip talk, you know, all that talk about being a tough guy, that's just mouth service, lip service, I mean. Fan service. He was a good man at heart. Anyway, what are we going to do with a bike?
Oh, I know what we'll do.
It'll let us get by the tongue. Because we'll go so fast.